Building confidence over the decades has always required diligence and practice. However, in 2023, Gen Z is on the screen 9 hours a day, and millennials are on their smartphones 3.7 hours, which opens the can of worms of comparison, criticism, and reduces our self-confidence. Back in the day, big meetings, presentations, events were really opportunities to build and train confidence. Now, simple, common relationships can increase anxiety, and confidence is elusive. Today, I'm going to give you 3 techniques that are going to support a new way of living and living confidently. Building and possessing confidence has truly become an extreme sport, one that requires bravery, boldness, and persistence. Let's start with technique number 1. Know yourself. Discover what's your unique contribution to the world, to the team that you're part of. What do you bring, and how would you like to bring it more confidently? As a coach, I've noticed that a lot of my clients, when they come in wanting confidence, they recognize it in someone else. They see a movie star or a sports person or someone at work that they see as confident, and they want to feel that way. And they think it has to do with looking a certain way. And what we discover together and uncover is that it's really the mastery of ourselves, for our self-regard, for how we view the world, and how we have the opportunity to spend time with ourselves, gaining that inner confidence that then becomes what others will begin to observe in us, and that is confidence. Here's a place to get started today. Take a moment and write down 5 ways that you talk to yourself negatively. I can't do it. I'm not smart enough. That person's smarter than me. I didn't get my MBA. Whatever your negative self-talk, write down 5 phrases that are your frequent negative self-talk. And then look at your list. And I'm going to give you a method I call flip it. Take the sentence and absolutely flip it. If you say, I'm not smart enough, your counterbalancing phrase for your brain to start doing some positive self-talk is, I am smart enough. I am brilliant. I am wise. Think about a short 4 to 6 word phrase, and that's your flip it. That's your counterbalancing frame. Because our brains are hardwired to overemphasize the negative things that happen in our life. Negative thoughts get a higher vibration than positives, unless we intentionally change that. And that's what you get to do today. So starting today, take your statement that you've just made, for instance, I am smart enough, and rinse and repeat. Say it over and over in your head, just like those negative thoughts twirl around. Now you're going to add this positive thought and keep doing it until it resonates at a higher vibration than your negative self-talk. Technique number 2, identify and practice what supports you. I have clients with a big meeting coming up, or an event or a conference where they're a keynote, and they get really anxious and nervous. So what do? They choose to use their sessions to start mapping out an action plan. How do they want to feel at the meeting? What do they want their audience to take away from the meeting? The first thing is preparation. And while many people use all of their preparation time to create their slides, my clients use about 40 to 50% of their time doing the slides. Once the slides are complete, now they have time to reflect and create. Create a compelling story that's going to be more than just slides on a giant screen or in a Zoom room. A story that is going to be compelling and bring those people along. Part of their preparation is also thinking about who are the key stakeholders. How do those stakeholders think? And how can I present the information in a way that's going to make it clear to them? Many times, clients are brilliant. They've got the content, but they didn't think about it beforehand. And in the moment, when they're starting to look or riff or fumble, their confidence gets blown. So this sets them up to prepare in advance and to prepare on behalf of the material and the stakeholders. Next is practice. Practice, practice, practice. Hear yourself speak what you want out loud. Maybe it's a conversation, a difficult conversation with your roommate. Maybe it's a full-blown presentation at work. But taking that time to practice in front of the mirror, on the Zoom call with your coach or with a friend, all of that practice will help you move the energy, get it into your body, and feel more confident as you go into the event that you want to feel and bring yourself fully forward. The last piece of this is your self-preparation. People sing, dance, they take a walk in nature, they might do a round of jumping jacks or go to the gym, but have yourself feeling really alive and in your body. Because if you're not feeling confident, you're wanting to feel confidence, you want to give yourself a head start. You want to give yourself what enlivens you before you are about to take a risk, before you're about to try something new. So really appreciate and know what gets you ready. Before I go to the third technique, I want to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's a button down below, just push subscribe. And now on to technique number 3. Technique number 3 is to be curious. Stay curious to yourself, others, and other opportunities. If you get 1 or 2 or 3 victories and feeling confident, but then want to feel safe again and stay in your comfort zone, all of those anxieties and fears and negative self-talk are going to come back. So stay vigilant. Look for the next opportunity to stretch. Think of a great athlete or a great team that's always working on their technique and always working on what's the next thing they can learn or how can they show up. Being confident and building that confidence is analogous to a baby learning to walk. And each successive move brings them closer and closer to embodiment, mobility, agility, and utter joy and satisfaction. On your path to embodying confidence, you're going to want to surround yourself with a community, friends, a mentor at work, or a coach that's really going to give you that encouragement and cheerleading and applause so that you can bring yourself fully forward and feel yourself trusting and confident. Eliminating negative self-talk or not feeling confident may never happen in this lifetime, but turning down the volume or bounding that talk is possible. If you're interested in a free discovery chat with me to find out if coaching is a good fit for you to live confidently, click the link below. I'll see you in a Zoom room or on another video on this channel.